just arrived yesterday at 2 a.m. from the national team duty, and he had 1 day to recomplete and prepare for the series. But what are some of the things that allowed you to play the way you did today? And maybe what can you say about the dedication and the sacrifices each player, each part of the team made building to this series?
Well, yeah, it was definitely a tough trip, and it was a disappointing trip, and we'll talk about that in another venue. But yeah, for the quick turnaround, I thought Olsen and Coach Kirk, Collier, Olsen Rosella did such a fantastic job with the guys over the last 2 weeks, preparing them. They had a practice game against the Korean team, and so I felt like I walked into practice and like RJ and Steven and everybody was just really gearing to go. So that was important for us because we didn't want to overplay Justin and Japeth and Scotty. So the fact that they were able to stay sharp like that and give those guys a break was really important. Troy wasn't able to practice the whole trip, so his first practice was yesterday. So he just practiced once in the last 2 weeks and wins player of the game. So that's pretty amazing. But it was just a real collective, I thought, defensive effort tonight. It was really, Steven did a really great job against Arvin, and I think that's going to be a really, a fun marquee matchup the rest of the series. The next 7 games, how those two guys really battle each other. And I thought that Steven won it tonight, and that was Steven's night. But we'll see what game 2 brings.
Thank you, Coach. Now, Roy, kinuwento mo nga before the game, how you really try to make the most out of that FIBA window trip. Kasama ka nila yung injury, and at the same time, paid close attention to learning the triangle, watching the Gilas team, and now you're able to play the way you did today. Ano daw masasabi mo with everything that happened the past 2 weeks, and then now game 1?
Yeah, I was just so blessed na to get my rehab sa lahat ng bansa na pinuntahan namin and really learn the triangle by watching it sa mga practices nila. Yung game ko ngayon nakakagulat din kasi yung energy ko nandun, alam natin na 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks ako hindi nakapag-practice. Rehab lang ako sa sideline while watching practices. So I was so happy we grinded out today. And siguro yung defense namin yung nagdala sa amin dito sa panalo na. And if we want to win the series, it's yung defense namin yung magdadala sa amin.
We now ready to entertain questions from the media.
But the impression of this game was that the Gilas were the attack or in terms of how conditioned you are, how tired you are. Turn it around and you won very big.
Well, yeah, it's only 1 game, and it's a long series, so fatigue creeps in about game 3 or 4. You can go pretty good in the first couple of games. So, like I said, we were able to manage the minutes tonight, and that was important for us. Justin basically sat out the whole 4th quarter, and we were able to limit the minutes of Scotty and Jap and Justin. And we're actually able to give extra minutes to Jamie, which was important because we want to get Jamie locked in and ready to go. So he had a big game as well. So that we'll like I said, it's only 1 game. We'll see how this thing evolves over 7 games. We didn't win anything here, and we won big, and we just had a really good shooting night. They had an off night, and those things have a tendency to turn around. So. We're just going to, put this one away and try to focus on game 2. It takes 4 games to win this series.
What do you expect from NorthPort to go to game 2 and the rest of the
they're a team that's played well all conference, and they had 2 weeks off also. So it can be hard to stay sharp over the 2 weeks. But they'll get their game together, and they're going to come back. They're not the number one seed by chance. They earned it, and they deserved it. This is actually, I think, the first time a San Miguel team has beaten them this conference. I don't think Magnolia lost twice. We lost to them. San Miguel lost to them. So, they just had a little bit of a letdown tonight. But Coach Bonnie Tan has just been tremendous with this team in terms of getting guys to play their role, playing to people's strengths, and just tonight we defended well, and hopefully we can keep that energy going on the defensive side.
Also, practice yesterday, did you stay to practice after
Yeah, we arrived about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. I got home about 3, and then we had 3 o'clock in the afternoon practice. We were at practice around 2, so we were able to get a few hours of sleep and turn around, and we did a little bit of defensive work in practice just to get everybody on the same page. But and we watched a lot of video. And that was basically our practice yesterday. Like I said, maybe because we didn't practice that hard, we had energy for the day. But we'll see. Like I said, it's just one night, and we're not going to get happy or crazy over one game. I've been in too many series to know how fast this turns around.
Well, yung rest period talaga namin yung importante. We had our viewing, at least a 1-hour viewing yesterday para ma-refresh kami dun sa mga kailangan namin gawin. Then after that, talagang pahinga na talaga and focus on this game talaga. We know na yung NorthPort the number 1 team, so kailangan namin respetuhin yung NorthPort.
Coach, did you expect this game to go?
I don't think you ever walk into a game. I think the only thing you walk into a game is hoping you don't get blown out. But aside from that, you don't think blowout at all. Yeah, this one shocked me and surprised me. But again, we had a good shooting night. We don't always have a good shooting night, and we had a good shooting night tonight, and we defended well. And those are 2 ingredients that if you do that, then oftentimes you can win a game big. But it's hard to do it, and it's hard to follow up.
And that wraps up our post-game press conference. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time.